Welcome to the Academy, a series focused on the basics of Star Wars: The Old Republic. There may come a time when you need to unsubscribe from Star Wars: The Old Republic. Maybe you've become too busy in real life to play the game, maybe you need to save some money, or maybe you're just playing the game less than you used to. Because of SWTOR's tiered free-to-play model, you can still keep playing even if you aren't paying the monthly subscription fee. However, playing for free has its limitations, so here's how to make the best transition away from being subscribed. SWTOR has 3 account types: subscribed, preferred, and free-to-play. Free-to-play is if you've never paid for anything in the game at all with real money. Subscribed is if you are currently paying the subscription fee. And preferred is an in-between tier that you get if you're not currently subscribed, but have subscribed or bought cartel coins anytime in the past. Being preferred is a step up from being straight free-to-play, and when you unsubscribe, your account becomes a preferred account. You can check exactly when your sub time runs out by logging into SWTOR.com, clicking your username on the top right, and then choosing My Account and clicking Subscription on the left. It'll give you the exact amount of days you have left. The biggest limitation while being preferred is being unable to hold more than 350,000 credits at a time. Any credits you earn above that amount will be placed in an escrow, a special locked bank account that will only become accessible to you once you resubscribe. So for example, if you have 1 million credits and then become preferred, you'll be left with 350,000 credits on hand, and 650,000 will go into your escrow. Then, at any time you have more than 350,000 on hand, the extras will add on to that escrow. The credits don't disappear, you just can't spend them while you're preferred. The 350,000 credit limit makes buying items from the GTN very, very difficult, especially because some of the unlocks and passes you'll need to make your life easier or more enjoyable often cost far more than 350,000 on the GTN. So before you go preferred, you'll want to buy anything that's expensive on the GTN now, before your subscription time runs out. Another issue you'll have with credits when you become preferred is that you can't send them in the mail. That means you can't send them to your own character credits, and you can't send a friend credits. If you have extra credits you don't want to go into escrow, you can spread them around your other characters, or mail them to yourself before you are unsubscribed. That way, at least for 30 days, you can take credits from your mail as they get low. If you want to give credits to a friend, you'll have to trade with them in person face to face. You'll also be completely locked out from withdrawing or depositing credits to your guild's bank. Of course, if you want to make a donation, you can get around this by trading credits to a friend who is subscribed, who can then deposit them for you. Many unlocks you could normally buy with credits also get restricted to cartel coins when you become preferred. For example, if you make a new character and want to unlock their inventory while preferred for more slots, the later inventory rows will only be unlockable with cartel coins. Take a good look at all your legacy and character unlocks and see which ones you want to buy before you become preferred. If you decide you want to make a big purchase while being preferred, you can buy Escrow Passes with cartel coins. This will allow you to temporarily hold more than you can normally if you have credits in your escrow. For example, you can buy 600,000 credit escrow for 240 cartel coins. If you already have 350,000 on hand, using this item will let you have 950,000 on hand and let you make a big purchase. But as soon as you spend those credits, you'll go back to only being able to hold 350 again. There's no way to permanently raise your credit cap. It's a huge limitation. Personally, I've never used escrow transfers. I made my big purchases like unlocking my stronghold and legacy bays while I was subscribed. Then for any rare items I wanted from the GTN, I used a barter system. Great items to barter are the rare crafting materials dropped from operations and bought with data crystals in the Odessan Cantina. They hold a steady value and are easy to sell, making them an ideal barter item. Some players even take advantage of this by buying those rare materials from the GTN before they become preferred, so they can barter or sell them later. When I trade this way with friends, I make sure the person trading me the rare item gets a better deal in terms of the credit value of my materials, since they're the one taking the risk of selling the items themselves. So for example, I'd give them 1 million credits worth of materials for an item that only costs 750k. You could also think of this as a thank you tip to them for doing the extra work. What you'll want to get before you become preferred will depend highly on what you enjoy doing in the game. The item that most players need is called Authorization Artifact Equipment. This allows you to wear the better gear in the game. Without it, you may be locked out of progressing your gear and may not even be able to wear your current gear. The rules about how exactly it works without authorization sometimes breaks or changes between patches. This unlock is especially important for max level characters. If you're only leveling and don't plan on doing group endgame activities, I wouldn't worry too much about getting it. Authorization artifact equipment can be bought with credits or cartel coins. It's only very, very rarely available for sale on the GTN, and if you can find one, it will cost you millions of credits. There are two versions of the unlock. One is only for one of your characters, and one is for all of your characters on your account. The single character version costs 1,200 cartel coins, and the account-wide unlock costs 2,700 cartel coins. The account-wide unlock is invaluable to you if you are currently playing or plan on playing 3 or more characters at max levels, so I suggest using whatever cartel coins you have to buy the account-wide unlock if you have enough characters. If you have a lot of credits, but there's none on the GTN, try asking a friend or guildmate to buy you one and offer them credits. A good starting point is 100,000 credits equals 100 cartel coins, but inflation has made cartel coins worth a lot more lately, so keep that in mind. Your friend will have to hold the item for 2 days due to the buying timer before they can give it to you, so make sure to give them the credits before your subscription expires. Another unlock many people get is quick bars. As a preferred player, you're restricted to 4 quick bars. As a subscriber, you get a total of 6. Buying another quick bar for one character costs 200 cartel coins, and buying the account-wide unlock is 540 cartel coins. Personally, I've made it work with only 4. If you enjoy PvP, you'll be completely locked out of ranked war zones, and will be partially restricted in normal PvP to 5 war zones on a character per week. There's a well-known trick of getting around this restriction though. All you have to do is be in a group with a friend that's subscribed, and have them queue you both up for a war zone. You can do unlimited war zones this way. Otherwise, you can buy a weekly pass for 240 cartel coins. If PvP is your thing, and you don't do ranked, being preferred is not too hard. If you enjoy operations, you'll be locked out as a preferred player unless you buy an operations weekly pass. The pass allows you to do as many operations on one character as you like for a week. 7 days. The pass costs 240 cartel coins, so it costs 960 cartel coins a month to raid on one character. Many players buy and sell these passes on the GTN, but the bad news is that their prices are incredibly inflated, and they often sell for over 1,000,000 credits each. If you have a lot of credits, this is a good item to stock up on before you unsubscribe if you like to raid. If you don't have a lot of cartel coins or credits to buy these passes, you may be out of luck when it comes to raiding while playing preferred. If you prefer flashpoints, you'll be restricted to 3 a week unless you buy a weekly flashpoint pass. They also cost 240 cartel coins. Don't forget, if you want to equip the good gear drop from operations of flashpoints, you'll need the artifact authorization unlock. If you care how your character looks, 2 other unlocks you might want to buy with cartel coins or credits on the GTN are Unify Colors and Hide Head Slot. Or you could carefully coordinate your outfits to make sure they look good without color unification and find a helmet that you either like or doesn't hide your face. Apart from the credit cap, the Warzone Ops and Flashpoint caps, and the appearance unlocks, almost all of the other restrictions are not too bad, just a bit annoying. Some of these include: you can only send 1 item in the mail at a time. General chat is time restricted. You can't use all the default emotes like cheer. You can't revive in place over and over. You gain your mount later when leveling, and you can only have so many characters active at a time. All of the restrictions are pretty fair, and could be even harsher. Keep in mind that BioWare is a company and wants you to pay for their product so that they can pay their staff, pay for their servers to stay online, and of course turn a profit. Think of Preferred as continuing the free demo you got when you first start the game as a free-to-play player. There are all kinds of ways to mitigate the harsh transition from Subscribed to Preferred, but the only way to really get rid of all the little annoyances is to resubscribe. In the meantime, enjoy trying out the game for free. Getting around the restrictions can almost be a game of itself. If you want to show your support for this series, or to get notified when the next episode of the Academy comes out, subscribe to this channel.